All right, guys. Wow, that was actually really good. Much better than I expected. I really I hadn't felt that way or excited for crossovers or anything like that since the I want to say the last crossover of Arrow and Flash, but not really because we had already sort of had them coming together for the first time already. So that second crossover they did was it felt a little too much actually, pushing for Legends of Tomorrow. So I wasn't big on that one. But of course, the first time the Flash and Arrow met, or when Batman and Superman met for the first time in the animated edition with Kevin Conroy and Tim Daly just meeting, like there's just this weird surge. Or even on top of that, the Avengers movie when they met for the first time. Just and hopefully we'll get some of that same feeling again in Civil War. With some of these characters meeting for the first time. I think it goes really far as to really explain or show what it feels like to kind of know these characters. Like, even though I've only seen one or two episodes of Supergirl, I still kind of understood the personality. And I actually just before this, I didn't tell you guys this, but someone told me I should probably just watch the episode before this, and I just watched it 30-40 minutes ago. So it was kind of better to kind of go in there with a little bit of a feeling of where the Supergirl story is right now, where the writing is, and it just felt good to see whatever her name is playing Supergirl and getting the Kara character, because it just made that work so well. And honestly, at this point, guys, just kudos to Grant Gustin, just because it just his personality, really, he has such a, I think, a heartwarming feeling to his character, and the way he portrays it just works really well. You can't help but like him, and so no matter what show he's on, it's really great. And that being said, I really actually hope we can see the Flash jumping in and out of everybody's network. That would be just awesome to see him come into the Legends of Tomorrow. I mean, that one's an easy one. Of course, Arrow, he's already done that. Gotham, it'd be great. It might be kind of weird for him doing that, but I don't know. Ever since they did the multiverse theory and they started introducing, I just always felt that that particular Flash, is going to be the key to bringing TV and movies together. And honestly, I don't know what's going on. He has like this weird tracheon thing, like a device. In the actual Flash show, they haven't really explained that, but honestly, with the timing, just kind of with the timing of Batman v Superman coming out over the weekend, that would have been actually something really interesting. I guess I won't say any spoilers in regards to the movie, but with this episode we just saw with Supergirl and the idea of the Flash jumping in between Earths, just that would have been really cool if Grant was the guy that had some sort of role. If there's just some way to include him, trying to avoid spoilers here, but it kind of just would have been cool if Grant was involved in the movie, especially concerning the Flash characters and such. But I don't know. I'm not up there on that table of DC, but it was really nice to see this crossover. Like, it was much better than I expected, and hopefully we'll get some explanations to what's going on with going on with the tracheon device, and why he has that, why he's jumping around and doing. But it looks almost exactly like the one that the Reverse Flash was using, and that's pretty cool to see that what's happening. So Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about all of this. I won't do a question of the video here. What's that noise? Anyways, I won't do a question of the video here because it's not super. I don't watch Supergirl repeatedly. If this would help, if this would make me watch this series more, probably. If I had the kind of time like normally, but there's just so many shows on. Maybe one day I can go back and rewatch them or something like that. On the like off season, I prefer that probably be the way. Same thing with Gotham, but. Regardless, I still think it's a pretty good show, and hopefully it's bringing in an audience, a strong audience, but it doesn't look like it's focused on my type of audience. So, and Flash is actually one of the kind of anomalies of the type of shows I generally wouldn't watch, but it's the Flash is just written so well. And what else? What are you gonna do? Watch Arrow? So, in fact, it almost seems like we need to put Arrow on the CW because it's catered toward a completely different audience at this point. But anyways, I digress. I enjoyed the crossover, and I'll check with you guys on the next reaction, that being The Flash. So, I guess you could say I'll be black in a flat. Oh my God. Calissa Flockhart, don't hurt me. Back in a flash.
What have you done?
That's